What if the real reason you can't sleep isn't your phone, your coffee, or even your stress? What if every sleepless night is actually your mind trying to tell you something you've been avoiding for years? Think about it. Your body is exhausted. Your eyes are heavy. You turn off the lights. You close your eyes. But suddenly, your mind wakes up. It replays conversations from 5 years ago. It imagines disasters that haven't happened. It creates arguments that will probably never exist. And before you know it, it's 2 a.m., then 3 a.m., and you're still awake. Modern society tells you to buy a better mattress, download another sleep app, take another supplement. But over 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosophers discovered something astonishing. They believed that sleepless nights are rarely caused by a restless body. They're caused by an undisciplined mind. Today, we're going to uncover 6 timeless Stoic principles that can calm your thoughts, silence your inner chaos, and help you finally experience peaceful sleep again. Stay until the very end, because the final lesson may completely change the way you think about sleep and perhaps about life itself. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Wisdom Unbounding World. If you're new here, this channel explores how the timeless wisdom of Stoicism can solve the challenges of modern life. If that sounds valuable to you, let's begin. Rule 1. Stop fighting tomorrow before it arrives. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Yet every night, many of us spend hours mentally rehearsing tomorrow. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if something goes wrong? Notice something. None of these problems exist. They're only possibilities. Your mind is exhausting itself fighting imaginary battles. The Stoics understood that anxiety comes from trying to control what hasn't happened. Every unnecessary thought steals a little more peace. Before sleeping, ask yourself, is this happening right now? If the answer is no, let it go. Tomorrow deserves tomorrow's energy. Tonight belongs to rest. Rule 2. Accept what you cannot change. Epictetus taught, some things are within our control, and some are not. Most sleepless nights are spent replaying yesterday. The mistake, the breakup, the embarrassment, the missed opportunity. But no amount of thinking can rewrite yesterday. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack all day. Would you sleep with it still on your shoulders? Of course not. Yet mentally, that's exactly what we do. The Stoic solution is simple. Accept reality exactly as it is. Not because it's easy, but because resisting reality only creates more suffering. Peace begins the moment acceptance replaces resistance. Rule 3. Empty your mind before you empty your energy. The ancient Stoics practiced evening reflection, not endless overthinking. Reflection. There's a difference. Overthinking asks, why did this happen? Reflection asks, what did I learn? Every night, spend just 5 minutes asking yourself 3 questions. What did I do well today? Where could I improve? What will I do differently tomorrow? Once you've answered them, close the chapter. Your mind no longer needs to keep repeating unfinished thoughts. You've already learned the lesson. Now it's time to rest. Rule 4. Stop chasing perfection. Many people don't lose sleep because they're lazy. They lose sleep because they demand perfection. Every decision must be flawless. Every conversation must be perfect. Every goal must be achieved immediately. This endless pressure creates a mind that never stops working. The Stoics believe perfection is impossible. Progress is enough. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that every day is another opportunity to become slightly better, not perfect. When you stop demanding impossible standards from yourself, your mind finally has permission to relax. Sleep becomes easier because your soul is no longer carrying impossible expectations. Rule 5. Create silence before bed. The modern world fears silence. Every spare moment is filled with scrolling, videos, notifications, music, messages, constant stimulation. Then we expect our brain to instantly become quiet when we turn off the lights. That's like driving at full speed and expecting the car to stop the moment you hit the brakes. The Stoics intentionally welcomed moments of silence. Silence wasn't empty. It was healing. For the last 30 minutes before bed, turn off the screens. Sit quietly. Read a few pages of wisdom. Take slow breaths. Allow your thoughts to settle naturally. The quieter your evening, the calmer your night. Rule 6. Remember that life is temporary. This may sound strange, but it is perhaps the most powerful Stoic lesson of all. The Stoics practiced memento mori. Remember that you will die, not to create fear, but to eliminate unnecessary worry. When you truly remember that life is short, suddenly, today's embarrassment doesn't matter as much. That awkward conversation becomes insignificant. That criticism loses its power. Many things keeping you awake tonight won't even matter a year from now. Life is too precious to sacrifice your peace over things that time will erase. Every peaceful night is a gift. Don't waste it carrying worries that were never meant to stay. Sleep is not something you force. It is something that arrives naturally when your mind no longer feels the need to defend itself against yesterday or tomorrow. The Stoics weren't searching for perfect lives. They were searching for peaceful minds. And perhaps that's exactly what we've been missing. Tonight, before you close your eyes, ask yourself one simple question. What burden am I choosing to carry that I could finally put down? That single question may give you more peace than hours of overthinking ever could. If this video brought you value, please like the video, share it with someone who struggles to sleep, and subscribe to Wisdom Unbounding World for more timeless Stoic wisdom to help you navigate modern life with calm, strength, and clarity. Now I'd love to hear from you. What is the one thought that keeps you awake at night? And which of today's 6 Stoic lessons do you think could help you the most? Share your answer in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else who is quietly fighting the same battle. Until next time, remember, a peaceful life doesn't begin when the world becomes quiet. It begins when your mind no longer needs the world to be different. Sleep well and live wisely.